I heard your ancestors say, so you made some bad choices. So you couldn't make up your mind whether this was about a relationship, a job, or just any regular normal day situation. You still got time to change. You got time to rethink it, change it from a negative into a positive. Y'all get in here. I'm hearing your perspective on things right now are solely just gravitating you towards better. You are having a very big process change about, whether it's location, your current situation, your current relationship, your current job. Like, you're done. You need this change. So again, like I said, you're changing your perspective. You could be changing your whole entire city or town. And yeah, dragonflies could be, you know, specific with this. You might be moving to a place where there's plenty of them, but mostly you're changing your perspective. And they say be flexible and willing to change directions if need to get a broader view of things. So yeah, you're changing your perspective on something. Ooh, my ears are ringing really loud. So something may have, the phone could be ringing off the hook. Maybe people are really challenging you right now to really just, make that move, make that change. Something about relationships, falling apart because someone's doing too much drinking or partying or smoking too much. However, your hair's been falling out, or you might have got a haircut. And this could be significant because this is definitely for the collective, both masculine and feminine. But whatever it is, it ignites some type of fire in you, and it ignites some type of change in you. And you're moving. You're doing your research about where you want to go, where you want to be, who you want to be around, what type of people. And again, this could be about changing a job too. Maybe you're doing your research on this job. Maybe you found a company that really fits with your criterias and what you need for income and the areas that you're living in, and maybe it fits you. However, a change is being made. You're finally looking at yourself in the mirror and you're saying, hey, I'm not sure what we're doing here, but I'm ready to do something else. And although you've been slow in movement, you still will be the last will be first, is what I'm hearing in that. And there's so much communication coming in. For some, it's about a job. For some, it's definitely about a job. Others, it's definitely about just moving, getting away from something that's no longer serving you. A lot of you guys have been having the full moon experiences where you feel like, life is real heavy for you right now, and you just need to release some of that energy onto someone else. You need to tell somebody what's going on, and this might be why your perspective is changing, and this also might be why you got the soul searching card, because obviously you're searching for something. You want to know what's going on with you. You want to know what your purpose is. Is this all that it's going to be, or can it be something else? And I'm hearing, don't give up. Don't give up on you. Don't give up on you, because you were meant for adventure. And maybe change comes like crazy for you, but you are meant to live a life where you have an adventure. You've always been one of the type of people who always seek to know more, seek to learn more, seek to do more. You've never been the type to just sit still. Matter of fact, you're very much so one of the ones who need to know more, who loves doing research, who's a researcher. So you might be becoming a researcher. You might be researching for a company. You might be researching for a lab. I don't know, but something about that word keeps coming into play. So somebody's doing their research either on you, or you're doing your research per se on a company. So I know that a lot of changes have came in, but I feel like all the cycles that you've probably been through have been heavy on the heart, and it's been, a wicked, but you're going through a challenge only so that you can get to a perfect place. And if that's such a thing, and there is, because we can all find contentment in some things, but you're not the content type of person. So you're used to going on this type of journey. You're used to making changes, even abruptly. So I feel like some abrupt changes are coming to you, and it's going to be celebratory. So it's not just I'm going to sit here and take whatever people want me to take. In fact, you could be a Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, because a fire sign is definitely coming in. I definitely see you as a person who likes to strategize, and that's for the fox spirit. Definitely one of the two things is coming up, and it could be a lot of people that you have to take care of at the same time. It could be three sisters, um, three cousins, or just a girl group of three roommates. I don't know, but a lot of things is coming up about that too. And they're just saying be positive, because the blessings that are coming in for you are definitely coming through good news. So I feel like the good news part is definitely coming in with that communication. Make sure that if it's a job, you communicate exactly what the needs are, what your goals are, what you can offer that company. And if this is just you, making plans to move your family somewhere outside of where you live at now, don't be afraid to go pick up the things. Oh my gosh, shut up. Pick up the pieces, or leave some pieces, and just go, because maybe it's just that time. Maybe you've had enough. You've been strong long enough. You stayed too long. However, this good news is definitely going to be a blessing. It's definitely going to be a blessing. I feel like whoever this is for, you're definitely going to, whether you're moving or whether it's going into a new position, you're definitely going to come into the financial support system that you need. So some of you guys are going to be moving and elevating your income, and others are definitely going to be doing some of the same process, because even if you're moving into a new area, you might find a job paying way more than the job that you left behind. Also, again, about the hair, somebody could be getting a haircut, or just making changes to their looks altogether. I don't feel like anyone is running from anything, but I do feel like there is a lot of information coming in for you. And yeah, you're definitely going, your name could be Crystal, it could be a crystal spirit. Yes, so you have a lot coming in, and definitely pay attention to the moon, because obviously it's going to be something with the moon that's going to help guide you to where you need to go. And again, pay attention to owls, because maybe this is exactly what it's saying. It's time. They make that hooty hoo or woo. However, I return your energy to you. I'm gonna end it here. I love y'all. Make sure you like, share, heart, whatever. If you want to book me, my booking link is in the bio. If not, you can DM me personally on here. Otherwise, my information is always being posted on here. All right, gotta go.